Hi everybody, this is Tina with Living Life's Little Blessings, and this is Project Life by Stampin' Up! Tuesday. It's where I show you guys some of the Project Life product that is for Project Life, and I usually do a layout. So recently I had a event where I was sharing, I needed to share a layout, and I wanted to make it very basic and very easy. It was for Wendy's open house, and she asked me to do a presentation and talk about Project Life a little bit. So I wanted to put something together that would be easy that I could share, and I thought I would go ahead and share that process with you since I had already put it together and had shared it once. I thought, why not share it with you guys too? So make sure you head over to Wendy's channel. I'll put her link down below in the YouTube comments, or not comments, but in the YouTube description. I'll have a little link to her YouTube channel, and you'll want to go over and check her out and subscribe to her channel and see what she does. She does a lot of card making and stuff like that. So make sure you go ahead and go over there and do that. And then let me show you what I had wanted to talk about when I did my presentation. I went ahead and I put these together. I just stuck some cards in these page protectors. I wanted to give everybody a sense of all the styles of page protectors that we offer. Stampin' Up! I like that Stampin' Up! Offers page protectors that have the 4x4 cards, and I really like the orientation when the photos are going this way, because that's the way I take my photos. The majority of my photos are taken like this. So any page protector that I can use that just keeps the photos in the same direction is always very helpful for me. So this is one of my favorite. This is design 03 by Stampin' Up! But I believe this is design P for Becky Higgins page protectors. So then there's this one, which is the design D for Becky Higgins. This is 02 for Stampin' Up! This is 05 for Stampin' Up! I'm not positive what it is for Becky Higgins because, again, I don't use this style much. And then there's this. So I love that no matter which way you take photos, there's a page protector that's going to work for you. My biggest tip that I can offer you guys is the biggest thing that helped me is to just settle on taking my photos in one direction. And then, like I said, I just use the page protectors that have the photos going in that direction. There's so much variety now that it's really easy to change it up if you're getting bored with your layout. There's many ways you can change it up where the photos go in the same direction, and that has saved me a ton of frustration, is just deciding how to take my photos and sticking with it. So most of the time I use the design A, and that's what you're looking at right here. This is the Becky Higgins design A. It's the original design of the photo pocket pages. I think it's actually the second design. I don't think it's the very first original design. But this is what I stick to the most. 4x6 up here, 3x4 in the middle, and I call it good. I keep it really simple. Today, I'm going to be showing you a layout done with this design, which this is another great design. This is 06 with our page protectors by Stampin' Up! I will have an entire supply list over on my coordinating blog post. You can get to that right up here. So I'm going to be using this design right here. So let me bring my page protector over. And then I already have my items laid out. I've already done some layering, and I'm just going to talk you through what I did. I'm using the Moments Like These kit. I keep my kits in these boxes. These are our wood mount cases. I keep the cards and then all the accessories just right in the box, and then I don't have to worry about it. I know that everything's there. So I used quite a few of the products from the kit to put this layout together. So I have my photos here. I have 3 photos. This is actually a evening I spent at Wendy's. She had a friend over, and he was teaching he was teaching everybody that was there really how to make Indian food, and we cooked it and then we were eating it. So what I've done is I've just taken my 3 photos. I have corner rounded them. And then I'm going to zoom in so I can show you some of the things that I did with the cards. And actually, I started backwards. Let me pull these out. That was at the end of the night. This was at the beginning of the night, the beginning of the evening. I'm very much a chronological scrapbooker, meaning it really, in my mind, it works best if I do things in order. So even like events, I will oftentimes just I scrapbook those in order. And then even when I'm putting photos together on a layout, I tend to do those in time, like in the chronological order that they happen. So like this is the beginning of the day and the evening, and then the very back side will be the end of the evening. And that's what works best for me. It's the way my mind thinks. It's not the way you have to do it, for sure. But I just thought I would throw that out there. The other thing that I will throw out there, the other tip is when you have photos like right here, I'm looking in this direction. In this photo, Wendy is right here and she's facing in this direction. Everybody was talking to Kelly, who's right here. And so, Lindsay was talking to Kelly and then Wendy was doing some stuff with food. And so the direction of the photo was kind of going this way. So you notice I put this photo in this pocket on this side and it points this direction. And then this photo, I put here and it's drawing so this photo draws the eye this way, this photo draws the eye this way. So together we're focusing in on my layout. So down here is more of just everybody's kind of face, everybody's like in the middle of the shot. So if you can see the difference when I switch these photos, you're going to immediately see the difference. So now it's kind of looking off the page. So your eye kind of tends to be drawn off the page. Same thing over here. So it can kind of look a little bit scattered. You're looking in the opposite direction. So the great thing is to take a look at the way your photos, how they're coming out, and then just juggle them around a little bit on your layout and you'll see the feel will be different. So the other thing I wanted to mention is when I took this photo right here, I took this myself and the sun was coming in, and so there's this bright burst of like sun, and when I was looking through to get them printed, I realized it wasn't like the very best photo with that light coming in, but I went ahead and I just got it printed anyways and I'm using it anyways. So don't get so caught up in if a photo is perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect to capture the memory. So now I just have some cards from the Moments Like This kit, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to lay those out. So just like this, these are real simple up here. I just rounded the corners. I didn't have to do any stamping or any layering on these because one's a filler card, one's a journaling card. I'll write on that one. This card I cut apart because this is 2 pockets. So this Celebrate right here I cut apart, so I only corner rounded each of the ends. I wanted a really dark card right here to kind of balance out the light of this, the brightness of these cards. And then when I came down here to do these, I did this is the Watermelon Wonder color. So I put this up here in the corner, and then I did a diagonal. I did this card, which is a filler card. Now, I could easily do a journaling card here if I wanted to. I don't think I'll need that much room to journal for sure. So I just went ahead and did another filler card right here, and I did the heart, and I layered, this was a 2x2 card. I layered it onto a Watermelon Wonder piece, and then I stuck that there. So we can flip it over, and now these photos are of the end of the night. So again, this photo I'm pointing in this direction, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in this bottom pocket just so it's drawing me into the page. We're gonna do everybody eating up here and then dinner right in the middle, the food shot right in the middle, and then here's everybody eating. Like that, and then I have some more cards. So we have this one here, another journaling. It would work fine to use this as the journaling too. So if I didn't want another card, or if I didn't have another card, I could totally journal on that card and it would work. Okay, so let me talk. Let me talk about this part. So here is a filler card where I used a stamp right here that says happy. This is from the This Is the Life stamp set and card kit and the bundle. I used the stamp set to just stamp in that circle. This was a 2x2 card. Again, I just layered it and then I off-centered it. So instead of putting this right in the center, I layered it over on this side and then I just rounded the corners of the 3x4 card. So that is going to be perfect there. I'll journal on this card. So that's done. Down here, again, I wanted something dark, a black card right here in the middle. So I did moments like these. Celebrate would work here as well, even though it's cut a little bit. If you didn't want to layer a card in there, you could totally make it work. So we have moments like this, and then again, I layered this card. So I used a 2x2 square, layered it on some mint macaroon. I put a paper clip and some tip-tap-taupe ribbon right up here, lace ribbon. I just tied it in a knot. I'm letting that hang off. And then I stamped Everyday Moments. We're gonna stick that right in there. So then down here, my journaling card is going right here because I want it diagonal. All I did was use some washi tape on this end. I used 2 layers of washi tape so they overlap. And then I'm using mint macaroon because I have mint macaroon up here. So again, I want to just balance everything out. And having those colors really make it coordinate. So you can see that is my layout. It was super simple to do. There was not a lot of thought in it because I was able to just use those 3 colors to really balance everything out. So I can do my journaling here. That will be done. I'll flip it over. I'll do journaling here and journaling here. I thought it might be neat to write the recipe of what was made. Like that would be a really great item to write here because there's not a lot to say. I mean, we just had dinner, we hung out. It wasn't a special event. It was nothing. It was just us hanging out. And so there's not going to be a lot to say. So maybe I'll put the recipe here and that would be a nice item to put there. So there are some other items here, some stickers and some sticker letters that I could definitely use. It might be nice to put maybe dinner here or dinner with friends or something like that. And then these are some great stickers that could be added anywhere on these. But I really love how simple it is. I'm loving the This Is the Moment kit just because I particularly like the colors. They really speak to me of that kit. So there's that side. There's going to be photos of this layout over on my website that you can see. And then next week I'm going to be using the brand new kit, Happy Times. I've not used that kit on camera for you guys yet. So next week I will be doing that. I know I've used this kit a lot, but it really is one of my favorite kits that we have had. I think it coordinates beautifully with everyday life. So thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Make sure you check out my supply list, and if you want to pick up any orders, if you want to order any of these supplies, make sure you pick them up this month. So thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you later this week.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation.